Yeah, people, Wagwan back again, flipping. I got so many things in my head that I want to get out, but I'm just gonna. This might just be a mesh of topics or one topic. I'm gonna just go with it and just see what happens, and obviously I'll just make more videos about other stuff once things become clearer, or I able to dun things. You get me? But the first place that I'm gonna start is with this Iran and Iraq, not Iraq, the Iran and thing war, so-called war with Israel. Yeah. Now, first thing first, don't buy into the propaganda. Do not get scared. Don't be shook. Yeah, that's what the powers of be want. Why? Because fear lowers your vibration. Yeah, and that's what they want. Yeah, they want you to be scared. Oh my God, is war gonna break out? Oh my God, I don't know what to do. That's that. If they get the collective consciousness, if they get the majority of the population in that fair state, in that war's gonna kick off state, then that's what is gonna manifest. Yeah, in your life. You get me? Because there's a ascension going on where the 5D is now in the world, but the 3D, which is the old world, that's still here. You get me? But the 5D's rising, and the 3D's falling, which is why the powers that be are trying to up the fear. So the 3D goes back up, the old world, the old system, Satan system goes back up, and the awakening goes back down. However, they can't do nothing about that. They can't stop it. We have done one, yeah. But what will happen is, those of you that are in the 3D, in the lower vibration, in the place of hate, envy, jealousy, fear, and just overall just not being a good person, what's going to happen soon is, because right now the 3D and the 5D, we are correlating. You get me? Which is why people see some weird stuff. You get me? Like they may see like people just pop up out of nowhere, or people won't even realize that there's someone there, whether you're walking or I'm driving, and then like you'll be driving or walking or whatever, and you'll be, oh, there's someone just pop up on that, because the shifts, some people are in the 5D and some people are in the 3D, and the 3D people are having trouble perceiving the 5D people because they're not up here. The 5D are able to look down and perceive the 3D. You get me? So what's gonna happen soon is we're gonna fully separate. Yeah, the 5D people are gonna fully, like, our realities are fully gonna separate. Yeah, and the 3D people, the people in the low vibration, they are gonna be left on their own, unfortunately. Yeah, and the 5D, the people that are of love, of bliss, of joy, of good karma, of spreading positivity, of faith, of perseverance, of facing their trauma and pain and healing, they'll be in the reality of paradise. You get me? Now I don't have all the answers yet, so I don't know what's gonna happen with the 3D people. I've heard somewhere that some people, like the 3D people, are literally gonna phase out of reality, or they're just gonna start dying. You get me? Collapsing, because the earth itself is in the 5D. So the earth is in the 5D. So if you're of the 3D and you're on the 5D earth, it's not really gonna correlate. You get me? Like the high vibrational 5D, and you're in your 3D, your body might, your soul, your spirit, it might not be able to take it. So that's why I heard that the 3D, then people might just start dropping dead, or they might just phase out of reality. I'm not too sure which one, but either way, it's not good. Whatever happens, and in the 3D, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. You get me? So yeah, for the Israel thing though, I want to break this down for you lot, innit, yeah? Israel is Satan's stronghold. Now, it says this in the Bible. However, there's a great book that I started reading, The Great Controversy, yeah? This book is a mad book. Now, it's got a lot of Bible and Christianity stuff in it, and I don't fully believe in the Bible that they've put out there, because I believe and know that Satan has tampered with the Bible. So there is truth in there, but it's up to you to use your discernment to like know within yourself, all right, that is true, all right, that is rubbish. You get me? But there's a lot of truth that's in this book. Yeah, The Great Controversy. Yeah, I recommend it highly. Now, in this book, even though I knew this from before, I didn't know the history behind Jesus and God and Satan, yeah, and Jerusalem, which is in Israel, yeah. So basically, Israel was Jesus's God's country, yeah, God's city, yeah. But the people, they turned away from him. They forsaked God. They ended up killing Jesus. Yeah, his own people. And another thing that I'm gonna throw in there, Jesus is black. So deep it. Yeah, Jesus was killed by his own people, his own black people. Black people killed Jesus. Yeah, and that might be playing a part into why black people are going through things so much. Not just from the oppression, because we are the original people and the powers that be know this, and they know that there's power in our melanin, so they want to keep us down. It might not just be that, it might be the fact of karma, of black people. You killed Jesus himself, yeah, he came to y'all and you killed him yourself, yeah. But yeah, so Jerusalem, they forsaked him and turned his back on him, on Jesus. So God turned his protection, and but when I say God, I mean the Most High God, because people just say, yeah, I believe in God, I believe in God. There's multiple gods, yeah. To some people, Satan is God. Yeah, so especially on TV, when like you see people say, yeah, I praise God, they aren't praising the God you think, the Most High God. They're praising Satan. Yeah, or some people see a tree or a car as God. You get me? So when I say God, I'm talking about the Most High. Yeah, Jehovah, the Most High himself, the Most High, the Creator. That's the God that I'm talking about. Yeah. So because of what they done to Jesus, the Most High turned his back and turned his protection veil away from Jerusalem and Israel. That's how Satan was then able to come in and then take over. And through him leading them people there astray, that resulted in the first destruction of Jerusalem. Yeah. Now, another thing that this book talks about, and this is something that I've known for a while, the Pope. The Pope is Satan's apostle. Now, I'm not sure yet whether the Pope is the Antichrist himself, or if he's just Satan's apostle. Like, it's literally the same thing, like how Jesus Christ is the Most High's physical manifestation on earth. Through Jesus Christ being on earth, the Most High connects through Jesus on earth to then spread to the rest of the people on earth. Yeah, it's the same thing with Satan. Satan, he goes through the Pope. Yeah. Now, again, as I said, I'm not sure whether he's the Antichrist himself, whether Satan will go into or is already in the Pope, or if he's just using him. I'm not sure, but he is the flag bearer. The Pope is the flag bearer for Satan. And again, it talks about this in this book, about how the Catholic Church was murdering and trying to wipe out the actual real Bible and true Christianity, and we're trying to wipe them out and like so many people were talking the actual truth, and they were just trying to wipe them out. Again, The Great Controversy. This is a mad book. I highly recommend it if you want to know the truth about how all this shit started. Yeah, but well, like as I said, I'm not all the way through it, but I've got to a bit in there where what I'm saying I know is true, and using my own discernment, I'm then able to confirm that this stuff is true. Right. So with Israel now, just know that's why Israel has USA, has UK, has a lot of these major countries aligned with them, because Satan runs Israel. Yeah, and all these, the USA, the UK, and that, they're all heavily in cahoots with Satan. You get me? So I'm gonna leave it here. It's at 11 minutes. I'm gonna leave it here. I did say a mesh of things, but everything I said here is the truth. I'm gonna post some other videos too, cause I just need to get the truth out there. Those that hear it. Those that don't. You get me? You know, man can't save everybody. You know, and at the end of the day, know this, yeah, and this just comes down to you being a good person and a loving person and choosing to face your pain or whatnot, yeah. Know this: when shit starts getting real, and when shit really starts cracking for real, don't blame anybody but your own damn self if you're not on the right side. Yeah, and judgment comes down upon you, and you want to talk about, oh, I didn't know. Oh, what do you mean you didn't know? What do you mean you didn't know? Yeah, it's the same thing like how back in the day when Jesus was going around to Jerusalem trying to speak the truth, trying to save people. Yeah, and people were laughing at him. They were ridiculing him. They were calling him crazy, laughing at him, and all of that. Yeah, and those that they listened, they got destroyed. As the second example of that is Noah. Noah's Ark. Now, the whole thing about Noah being the only survivor, that's not true. There was multiple arks, multiple survivors around the world. You get me? But still, in the story of Noah's Ark, it's the same thing. The guy was talking the truth. The guy was trying to save people, and people were taking him for granted, laughing at him. Ha ha ha! Look at this guy, so crazy, very rare. But when that ark closed, yeah, when that ark closed, and when the floods start coming in, all them people start banging on the ark, talking about, I'm sorry, I actually want to listen now. I want to listen. I actually want to get to know the Most High. It's too late, man. What do you mean? It's too late. It's too late now. Like, you reap what you sow in it, yeah, and that's how it is. So, boy, like, if you got, boy, just knowing it, like, if you get caught out, you get caught out, and you got no one to blame but your own self. I don't wish that on any of you, but as I said, I recognize and realize some people just aren't gonna get it, and some people are gonna have to learn the hard way, and the hard way is gonna cost them their life and maybe their whole soul. It is what it is, get me? But yeah, blessings and love. That's it for this video, and I'm gonna make another one. Peace.